Alright, thank you for watching again today. We're going to keep this pretty simple and we're going to put in our temperature gauge. Move this all through nice and easy. Nice fit. Put this right here to hold it so I don't put it in my pocket and lose it. Get these started here pretty easy. And no, this is not an international temperature gauge. I went with a matching gauge for someone that had already put in the Bosch gauge for the alternator, and since my oil gauge doesn't match either, I just went ahead and stuck with the Bosch. I know some people say get your IH gauges, but this is kind of the way it was when I got it, and I just chose to stay with that one. Okay, so now we'll do the hard part. Cross our fingers, hope we get this to seal up correctly. And a nice addition of some Teflon tape should do the trick. Make sure I wrap this the right way, because I am always good at wrapping it the wrong way. More than one person has done that in their lifetime. So this is pretty well bringing us to the end of this project. We are going to do a little video on a couple of options we have for project number 2. Oh, whoops, I'm going to rewrap that. I messed that up. Don't like the way that started. Alright, gave that a fresh wrap. That was on me. Alright. So I was impressed with the way this thing mowed yesterday. I think a few little tweaks on the height adjustment and we should be okay. Feels pretty tight. You know what? Just because. Yeah, that's tight. That's tight. Now, this should fit in here without the use of any Teflon tape, but I feel like I may end up redoing this. Alright? So that pretty well does the install of a basic water gauge. I don't like the way this is, so we're going to keep this in a nice easy loop. Zip tie that right there. Keep all of that out of the way. Alright? So overall, even though it is not an IH gauge, it fits in there very nice and it looks good. And as long as we're functioning so I can keep my motor cool while I'm mowing, I am more than happy. One other thing that I'm going to do is plug this up right here, and I think I may use a little plastic cap and a touch of tape with that. So for that today, I'm going to turn you back on when we do our light bar.